Recognizing spiritual growth within oneself is not always straightforward. Often, its subtlety develops beneath the surface, almost undetectably, yet it is profoundly transformative. Unlike obvious signs or clear directives to signal advancement in our growth, spiritual maturity, similar to a blossoming flower, unfolds gradually and sometimes without our conscious awareness. Despite often going unnoticed amidst the chaos of daily life, there are clear indicators that mark this silent evolution. As you reach spiritual maturity, your interactions with others might begin to change. Instead of listening with the intention to respond with your thoughts or judgments, you start listening in a new way. Your whole being becomes engaged in deeply attentive listening, free from preconceived notions or the urge to steer the conversation. This spiritual growth becomes visible not only to you but also to those you encounter. People are drawn to you, eager to share their thoughts, feelings, and secrets because they sense your sincere interest. Your non-judgmental presence creates a safe space where they feel seen and understood. This transformation in listening is not merely a change in approach. It's a reflection of the internal evolution taking place. You naturally begin to understand that wisdom often resides in silence, that the most profound communication can be the simple act of allowing others to be truly heard. Though you might not even notice, this ability to listen with clarity signals that your spiritual self is aligning more with life's deeper currents. This alignment allows you to operate from an innate wisdom that flows effortlessly through you. You may occasionally speak with surprising clarity and insight, leaving even you to wonder about the source of your words. This wisdom does not stem from intellectual prowess but rather from an inner alignment, a state of being where you connect with a greater intelligence permeating all things. Kindness also takes on a different dimension with spiritual growth. It is no longer transactional, expecting reciprocity or recognition. Instead, true kindness arises from deep compassion, free from self-interest. You help others not to earn something in return, but because you genuinely cannot bear to see them suffer. This type of kindness comes from the heart, without conditions, acknowledgement, or expectations. Its essence lies in connection and empathy, and often it goes unnoticed by those you assist. But this is the core of true spiritual maturity. An often unnoticed sign of spiritual growth is the ease with which you forgive and forget. While many hold on to grudges, revisiting past hurts, you find it easier to let go. It's not that you are oblivious to others' offenses against you, but rather you realize there's little value in holding on to them. You understand that clinging to negativity only harms yourself, and true freedom lies in releasing the past and embracing the present. This ability to forgive doesn't excuse wrongdoings but releases you from carrying the burden of pain. Spiritual maturity gives you peace, knowing every experience, no matter how painful, contributes to your growth. You don't allow grudges to define you. Instead, you release them, trusting they are part of a larger personal evolution plan. Walking through life with this inner serenity, you notice others are naturally drawn to your calm presence. People feel lighter and more joyful around you, not because you're solving their problems, but because your presence alone can alleviate their worries, even if just temporarily. This inner calm acts like a balm in a world full of stress and anxiety. However, this spiritual growth can also make you appear different to those still absorbed in societal notions of success and happiness. You might find that you no longer easily fit into the expectations society has set for you. This can be confusing to those who haven't experienced this transformation, and they might dismiss you or see you as peculiar since you don't conform to their expectations. Yet, this is another sign of spiritual maturity. You don't need external validation to feel complete. You find wholeness within, free from seeking approval or fearing rejection. This independence can unsettle others, challenging their perceptions, but for you, it means ultimate freedom. You're not bound by attachment, judgment, or criticism, allowing you to live authentically and without hesitation. Perhaps the most significant indication of spiritual progress is your heightened self-awareness. While many traverse life without questioning their motivations or actions, you cultivate a deep understanding of yourself. You no longer rely on the external world to define your identity or goals. Instead, your path is shaped by inner truths rather than others' expectations, fostering a life of purpose and clarity in a world where people are constantly searching for fulfillment. Ultimately, spiritual development isn't about acquiring extraordinary powers or achieving enlightenment. Instead, it's about discovering tranquility amid chaos, living authentically, and allowing life's flow. It's a quiet, slow evolution without fanfare or recognition, yet its impact is significant and lasting. These signs exist within you already, subtly revealing your spiritual maturity in powerful ways, even if you're not aware of them.